Go ahead and say what the title of today is.
Said, what is it? Don't come too quick. I say it's right on time.
Oh, there we go.
Something like that.
Yeah, something to that effect. But that's great. What did you think of the photo shoot today?
That was really fun. That was
Yeah, you
nice.
had fun?
Thank you. I like the direction, some of the direction you gave, because sometimes when I get my picture taken, I'm like, what do I do? So
I
that
have a
was
lot of
nice.
experience as a formal portrait photographer,
Yeah,
so
that was
being
great.
shy in front of the camera, behind the camera, it's not problems that I have typically.
No, that was great.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like that camera is out of focus. I'm going to go fix that real quick. All part of live streaming is
The
troubleshooting.
magic. All part of the magic. Oh, the camera with both of us.
I honestly don't know if that helped or not, but yeah, it looks like I got a much clearer picture, so we're going to roll with it. Well, welcome in. It's been great. It was a little hard getting you in here, but that's only because you were super busy going on tour and you're making things happen.
Thank you. Yeah, no, thanks for being patient. I was
Oh
like,
yeah, and
oh
I
my
don't take
God.
any of that personally.
No, thank you.
And I'm happy that you're booking. You know, that's more important. You know,
It's
than,
been great. I'm super. One of my favorite things in the world is getting to do comedy for more and more people, especially strangers that I've never met before.
What is it about telling jokes to strangers that's much more satisfying than like your friends?
I've been telling my friends jokes for years,
And they never laugh, right?
No, yeah, no. And it's also like my friends think I'm very funny. I'm very, very blessed. And so that is kind of the opposite problem where it's like, I don't know if the joke is actually funny because if like my friends come to my show, they're going to be really nice to me and laugh at most things I say. Not all my friends. I've got
But
some
don't
good
you know they're
discerning
fake?
friends.
Ho 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 ho! Laugh.
Yeah,
You kind of
absolutely.
can suss out when they're either giving you the business or
And
not.
like,
Yeah.
if a stranger hates you, it's a stranger.
Yeah, that's true too. Well, again, welcome in. Yeah,
Thank
this is
you,
going to be a
thank you.
great show.
I think so.
What is your favorite stoner food?
Ooh, okay. So I'm a vegan, so like,
Okay.
I don't.
So you're not going to be caught eating those onion rings, son.
No, I mean I'll eat an onion ring.
You'll eat an
I'll eat
onion
an onion ring. I don't know. My favorite like stoner food is I love Gushers. Like that's one of my. Still, I'm almost 30, and I love Gushers. And then like other kind of weird ones are like seaweed snacks. I'm trying to think of like a gross one. I don't know. Mostly just eat like a lot of tofu. I
But
just eat a
tofu
lot of
tastes like
tofu.
your seasoning. What's your go-to seasoning for your tofu?
Usually like some kind of Asian sauce that I'll make with like sesame oil and
Lots
like
of
chili.
sesame oil,
and,
right?
Yes, absolutely, and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I don't know. Yeah, I think definitely like Gushers and like gas station food. I love.
What made you
love gas.
vegan? What made you decide to go that way?
My parents raised me vegan. When I was like 11 years old, they were like, "Okay, we're gonna be vegetarian." We were vegan. They were like, "We're gonna be vegetarian now," and like. I hated cheese. I hated like dairy and eggs. And
You have no
all of
tolerance
it.
for it.
And I mean, my siblings were fine. So like, I guess I just didn't. And then now they all eat meat and I'm the only one that like is still weird. I think that was just early evidence of a possibly autistic child. That's like, you can't change her.
Do you look younger than your siblings?
I don't know. I think I've looked exactly the same like my whole life. It's terrifying.
That's probably because of the vegan food.
It probably is.
Yeah.
But no, I think me and my family, we all look pretty young. My mom's a personal trainer, so
Ah, cool.
she's
So she wouldn't let you quit your gym membership either.
no, I just like she is my gym membership, and I've kind of quit her recently.
Oh, was
So-
that a difficult breakup? Like,
No, it's just because we've been so busy. Same.
oh
same
yeah,
as
that's
getting
not
into
you
here.
quitting, and that's
So,
just you like not being able to do it right now.
yeah. But I usually go to my mom's house like twice a week, or was and I'll work out with her. And the thing about having your mom as your personal trainer is like. Now it's your mom who's laughing at you when you can't do it, but she doesn't laugh at her other clients. But she does get to laugh at me whenever I can't.
Does
do
she call you
something.
weak?
Oh yeah, no, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. She would never verbally accost me, but she will like snicker and giggle when I like fall off the ball thing she makes me try to balance on.
The medicine ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you always like a little bit of an awkward child, not someone, had good balance, or?
No, actually, I was like super good at balancing as a kid. I was like into gymnastics and like parkour and jujitsu, and I did a bunch of that
Oh,
stuff.
cool.
And
What level of jujitsu did you get to?
I had an orange and white belt.
Okay.
When I was like 14, 15 maybe. And then I quit doing that because I went to HSPVA for theater, and it like took up all of my time. And
So you're a theater nerd.
so I'm a very big theater nerd.
Nice.
Yes.
Did you any productions in high school?
Oh, lots of them. I was a technician for a lot of high school.
Gotcha.
And then I like directed a couple pieces, but then whenever I finally did a show, my last show I ever did at BVA was Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, and I was cast as one of the like maids. They were slaves.
Okay.
I was like, nice. This is my final.
But you made it on
piece.
stage finally.
Yeah, I did. Last.
What do you think of the audio gear I got set up here? It's kind
This
of
is
eclectic.
awesome. No, this is super great. This is. You have some cool. You have stuff that I've like never seen before. But
What looks new to you when you're looking around?
I was asking this video.
The video
Yeah, no,
transmitter
I've never.
systems.
I know like I have stuff like that. Whenever those new soundboards that are fancy and you can like hook them up and they have like Bluetooth on your iPad and stuff like that.
I
So
have no idea how to use boards like that.
that's what those remind me of, and I guess that kind of is what it is, but for video. I know how to use boards like that just because
My video switcher is really simple. It's got a bunch of buttons on the top, but there's only really 4 buttons that matter, the 4 camera buttons.
yeah.
And I switch between them. And then the sound is going through this mixer. So
Yeah.
So-
No, I was talking about the ones we were talking that are on top of your
yeah,
cameras.
the
Those
video
are cool.
transmitter systems.
Yeah.
That stuff's plug and play though. It just plugs directly into it will plug directly into the top of the camera and then into the back of the switcher.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Very, very easy to use. Just not a lot of knowledge you need to know to get them to work.
No, that's like so the rig I have set up at my apartment right now because I'm like trying to learn how to stream, and like my biggest advice I've gotten from like some of my other friends who stream all the time is just like start, don't necessarily buy a bunch of stuff right off the bat.
Yep.
And so I did and I have the jankiest setup in the world right now, but
What's your camera?
I kind of love it. It's like it's like called like NVIDIA or something. It's just a webcam.
Using a webcam. Okay.
But it's a nicer one. Amazon accidentally sent it to us. I bought like a battery pack or something, and then we got like this like camera that was like I don't know $60, while like the battery pack I bought was like $10. So I got it for like technically hella cheap.
Maybe they were fishing for like the free review or something. Yeah.
But so now I have that webcam and it works pretty good. And then I have a computer that's like a Nitro gaming computer.
Oh, cool! We got a
And,
Nitro.
I love it. It's a little older, but I mean, like, she's been through it, and she's still like.
You got to snort first, like
No,
to do all
yes.
the classic guy nerd shit.
No, she. She's loud. Her motor's loud, but I have a good little like fan for her. And then I have like a power switcher from the '90s that Colin lets me use. That's great. That you'd see in
was
like
that, a power switcher?
Yeah, it's like I don't know what to call it. Like it's just like a power box. Like if you would what do you call them?
It's a video capture device for getting
No,
your
just
video
something.
games in?
Just power. Just
Oh, it's a power strip.
yeah, a power
Yeah.
strip, but it's like from the '90s, so it looks like a computer. It's like
Gotcha.
this big, and it has like labeled like office, fax machine, monitor.
Oh, that's
like,
great.
But I just have all my stuff plugged into there. It's like in the corner of the living room.
I got the most off-brand one I could find, like the one that you're right next to. I got that one because you could anchor it to your table.
Oh, nice.
That was like a $20 to $30 Amazon thing. I don't even know the name of it.
Only thing I really need now is like a headset. Like I want a good headset. That's what I will spend.
Like
money on.
broadcasting quality or
Just like one that has a mic and
Gotcha.
that has good sound.
the ones you're wearing are like between $20 and $40 on Amazon.
I know. It's nice.
I
though,
picked
but
them
that-
because they were blue.
Well, I like them. What would you do with the mic though? How would you have a mic?
So the This mixer on
I
that's
move
on the
around a lot. That's
so
the
the
only
mixer
thing.
that's on the table I picked up for like $40 on B&H during like a deal zone.
Mm-hmm.
So once you start building your podcast,
I
stuff,
have stuff like this.
you got to just go to B&H Photo Video every morning and see what the deal zone is. Like everything on the table pretty much was stuff I picked up between 20 and $40 off the deal zone, except for the video switch over here.
Yeah.
That stays at 500. They're expensive.
Yeah. That's why I'm not trying to get too crazy with it.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, I gotcha.
Just
I gotcha.
sit there and see if I can talk shit for hours. And
So what's your
something else
video
to
game
listen.
handle when you're streaming?
It's usually it's either some form of Timely Rain 420, but on Roblox, because like I can't have like 420 or like 666 on anything.
Gotcha.
I'm Kermit the Mog, so
That's great.
or one or the other. But yeah, my Steam is like Timely Rain 420.
That's cool. I'll have to look you up. We'll jump into some raids
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I haven't had the time to do video game stuff since I got the girlfriend though. Just
Yeah,
kind of
no.
bittersweet, but
It is. It
yeah.
is. It's an age old conflict, but also like
Mm-hmm.
it's debate.
So do you have that with your boyfriend where he's like, "Come on, stop playing video games. I
I will say,
I
like,
wanna cuddle."
more so than I think, like like a when the genders are reversed a little bit.
Yeah.
But he plays RuneScape like a motherfucker. So
Oh, okay. What kind of game is RuneScape?
You don't know what RuneScape is?
I don't think I played that one. Yeah.
Chat, if there is no, dude, RuneScape is one of the oldest video games. Like it's online. It's pretty much just like a grind and adventure kind of game. It's 8-bit. It's very culty. Like the people that love RuneScape love it and have been playing it for like legitimately like 30 years now.
This is like top down, like Diablo.
No, it's like World of Warcraft and
Gotcha.
Minecraft kind of put together.
Okay.
But not Minecraft, because it's like 8-bit, it's old. Now they have new RuneScape, but it's like basically you just like create a little character, you go around, you mine for gold, and then you like try to attack other people, and you have a lot of supply. There's so many buttons. I don't know. Don't come at me.
Okay. I
But-
won't. I
But
promise.
you would probably like RuneScape.
Why would you say that?
Because everyone likes RuneScape.
Oh,
It's
okay.
addicting. It's like, that's why it's just like, no, if you don't know what it is and you've made it this far, I honestly feel bad about introducing the concept into your
Okay.
life.
So I didn't get back into video games until like a couple of years ago. I didn't have the money to do it. Not that I wasn't interested. It was like I could either get, a new camera lens or I could get, a PS3, a PS4, and I never got the PS3 or the PS4. But eventually, when I needed a new laptop for editing, I made sure to buy a PC over a Mac
Oh, nice.
just because I wanted to play video
Yeah,
games.
same. That's why I did it as well.
Yeah. And I don't regret it because like I got the Mac over there for, if I need to do Mac stuff, but very, very rarely do I.
Yeah, Colin loves having his like Mac and his phone, his an iPhone, like having it all be able to connect and talk to each other. And like RuneScape's a internet games kind of, so you don't really need it. But I love he kind of makes fun of my computer sometimes, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, I got the Ethernet cable plugged directly into the computer.
Yeah.
Not for live stream, but for playing video games. No, it doesn't work if you don't the whole live stream kind of falls to the side if you don't have that.
yeah. So do you think I need to be plugged into the Ethernet?
Oh
the whole
yeah,
time?
you need to plug your.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Once you decide to do your
what I do.
podcast, if you're going to live stream it, you got to go plug directly into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna run out of bandwidth really fast. It's
Yeah.
gonna be bad.
That's not good.
Yeah. Well, just like the stream will stop halfway. You'll
Well,
start
yeah.
getting disconnected and stuff.
Mm.
Is that upload speed? People don't know about the upload speed. Like, and then that's like the one thing I don't teach people when they're asking me about live streaming, because I will do it professionally. So I won't tell people about like how I use my ratio from like my upload speed to
Oh, yeah, I know
yeah,
what
like
you're
that stuff I
talking
keep
about,
to
yeah.
the chest.
Yeah, that's good.
But I'll tell you, and anyone who's listening live, so I have a LGTE router that I can plug directly into my computer via cable and not just a hotspot. So you can get LGTE routers that are like just like this little brick, and then you can use them anywhere. But you can also just pay for the SIM card and then
Okay.
plug it into your own router. You just have to have it activated. It used to be that they could like do things like a dummy account, but now you have to when you're buying an LGTE SIM card, for the internet, they got to like get a picture of your license and everything.
Gotta know who it's going
Yeah,
to.
that it's going to. Like live streaming is so important. Like who are they going
Who
to
are
do?
these people?
Well, it's like a printing press. Like once you have a live stream, you can be putting your message out there whenever you want, and you're
Look
saying
how that
things you
goes.
don't want. They might want to shut you down. Like and they can if you got your license and they know where to find
And
you.
they know where you live. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It's
yeah,
kinda
that's
scary.
the only thing. We live in Houston, in like a garage apartment, so we have like a second router or an extender or whatever. So I wonder how I'd be able to, if I just could hook it up straight to that, or have to get a second router, or a whole new internet. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
No, I don't think you need a whole new internet. No.
just burn it, set it on fire.
Set it on
Get a
fire,
whole
yeah.
new internet.
Like for the whole world.
Yeah, it's just everything.
Well, that's really cool that you're into video games. Yeah. And what was the game that you were talking about earlier that you were playing?
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate. Yeah.
Baldur's Gate, I love.
Yeah. And you said you had 1,000 hours in that?
I have
That's
over
crazy.
1,000 hours. It's my video game times are honestly embarrassing. I used to for years when Baldur's Gate first came out. I would just like go to open mics and then I'd go home and then until like 3 a.m, if not later, would just play and then I'd wake up and go to work or whatever.
I'm waiting for it to get lower on sale. Like,
I bought it recently, like once when it was on sale again, because like my ex had bought it, most of my old video games for me, and so like when we broke up, I was like, "Damn, video games are expensive."
oh, you weren't realizing that $100 buy-ins.
No,
yeah.
I wasn't. But then like I found Baldur's Gate like super cheap.
Cool. Like a publisher sale or something on Steam?
Steam had just like some maybe
winter
like
sale.
Christmas sale. Yeah,
Yeah.
their winter sale is always.
Oh,
the
their
best.
winter sale is the best
I think
one.
it was
yeah.
a winter sale.
Yeah, I got so much. I'm so loaded up with video games on Steam. I got some I haven't even touched.
I just bought 2 yesterday. They were
What
like
did you
12. I bought one called Hosey, which was like a just kind of calm, cozy, cleaning, redecorating game. Very cute. Maybe had like 10 levels to it. And I beat it
Cozy.
yesterday. It's
Sounds
called
good.
Hosey.
Oh, Hosey. Sounds cozy.
H-O-Z. Yeah, it sounds. And then I bought that park ranger.
Oh, yeah,
thing.
yeah, where you help the animals and
Things,
save the
yeah.
park. Yeah.
Ranger National Park. It's very cute.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like those games. So, like, my coworker got, what was it? It was Mow Simulator. Like, basically,
Oh, yeah,
you
I
just
think I
mow
did that.
lawns.
Yes, yeah. and
Yeah,
it's
that's what video
calming.
games are now.
It's just a
At some
fucking
point.
break. It's just another way to escape because
Yeah, you're right.
and it's like no, but in a good way because it's like I always get to like playing the cleaning game on my computer and Colin was coming back from Austin and I'd cleaned like 75% of the house. I was like I still had some stuff to do and I'm like he cannot come home while I'm playing cleaning and I haven't actually
That is great.
finished cleaning.
Yeah.
But there's something intrinsic about us as humans that are like, oh, we like to clean. We don't want to really clean.
And we don't want to clean.
but we like to clean.
Yeah. We like to see things organized. Like
Yeah.
I saw a meme like that where was it in Skyrim and she was organizing all the books by color on the
Oh, I
shelves.
love that.
And the boyfriend was like pointing to like the pile of laundry, pointing to like the DVD collection, and then
Yes.
pointing to their own bookcase, and it's all just like it's like why?
Why? It's because
Yeah.
it's fun.
Because it's fun, yeah. That's not digital, Brad.
Yeah.
You don't understand me. Well, that's great. So I was doing a little bit of research on you, and I came across your Voyager page. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Do you know that photographers use those too?
The
The Voyage
Oh
pages.
yeah.
Basically making it look like we're interviewed by a magazine.
By a magazine,
Yeah.
and then they just sent me. They like asked me.
They did? They sent you like something?
Yeah.
You know, I've been a professional photographer for like 15 years, and I don't have a Voyage page set up.
Someone submitted me. You go in and like someone submits like your name.
They're
and
free.
then-
Like you can go in and fill it out.
Well, yeah.
like they're
The thing is,
ad-lib.
they try to scam you because then afterwards they want you to. They'll print it out on like a real magazine for a low cost of $30 plus shipping.
Oh,
and
no one's
handling.
falling for that.
And then
though.
it's like I get an email once a week now that I agreed to do that. That's like,
Shut
are you
up.
sure you don't want to
Was
buy
it
your
worth
physical
it?
copy? Not at all.
But you were.
But it comes up
I mean,
now
like
when
you
I
came, you
Google,
got
and
good
so-
SEO from it, so maybe it was.
I think it is because at least it gives the people a little like
Yeah.
look into
That's
what I
that's
think. I
something.
guess, yeah.
But you know, it kind of gives like people an idea of like where you came from and like what your goals are. So you
Yeah.
know,
I like it.
it's
I think
just
it was
something.
worth it. But yeah, that email every week, I'm like, I literally emailed them back. They stopped emailing me because I emailed them back and I was like, I find it incredibly predatory that y'all take advantage of artists by, asking them for an interview and then just to get their email. And then they stopped emailing me after
Those
that.
are some big words, Timely.
Yeah, I dropped out of college, but
What were you studying?
hotel and restaurant management.
Oh, okay.
I was a restaurant manager for like almost 10 years before I started comedy.
Wow, it took you that long until you realized you hated it?
Yeah, it really did. I loved it. Like that's what I was gonna do.
Really? You were enjoying it?
I mean, I was really good at it. I'd worked in a restaurant since I was 16, and so like I felt comfortable there, and
Gotcha.
that was kind of like all I really knew. And then I was working at the Renaissance Festival as well, but still kind of in like bar hospitality, and then I found stand-up comedy, and so I was like, what am I doing with my life?
What were you when you found it? What were you doing? What was your first open mic like?
First open mic was at Dan Electro's,
Okay.
and we were a bunch of comedians used to go to this person named Taylor Needham. She used to have a group called Play and Improv, and we'd meet every Thursday, and she would teach an improv class, and then they'd go to an open mic afterwards. And so we went like twice in a row, and I was like too scared to go up, but I'd been writing jokes forever. I used to work at the Secret Group as a sound technician when I was like 19.
Really?
And so I'd like watch, and I wanted to do it. I just never had the balls. And then like
What changed?
my friend pushing me to do it.
Were you just going out to Dan Electro's to drink?
No, it was like we went to go just do stand up, but I was just there to kind of like support. But I still had my joke notebook, and I was still a little scared. And she pushed me to do it. And
That's
also
a good
like,
friend, by the way. That's a good friend.
oh my god, it was like
For kicking your ass into doing
and
that.
to do it, she was like, you can either shut up about it or
Yeah,
get
yeah,
on with
right.
it. I mean, no one starts stand up when they're like, oh my god, I got proposed to and I got a promotion and my life is going so well. Like I had just ended like the worst relationship of my life. He like stole everything from me.
What?
Like,
Someone stole shit from you?
oh my god, he stole like money and like my things and like.
Did you see any of that coming? Were you just kind of blindsided?
I didn't see it coming, but I shouldn't have been blindsided. Like, I believed in like the good of people a little too much. And I was in Austin, and like he used one of my old iPods to like log into my bank account and steal all my money. And
What? Did you try suing him or anything?
No, it wasn't that much money. I was broke at the time.
But still, that's like
And,
a pretty big crime.
Yeah, and he like dropped my dog off at my mom's house, and then like pretty much locked himself in like the apartment, and the cops didn't do anything. I couldn't get any of my stuff back, and then he said like someone broke in and stole it all, but I'm sure he just pawned it. I had such a nice.
Was he a
computer.
drug addict?
Oh yeah.
What kind of drugs was his drugs?
He was doing a bunch of stuff. Like he was like on like kratom and like pills, and he was a type 1 diabetic, so he would like cover it up like with like pain management kind of excuses and stuff like that. And like also I wouldn't know exactly like what he was doing, and then yeah. So then like after I finally broke up with him, I was like I guess I can start stand-up comedy now. I've got nothing
Yeah,
else
you got a
going
lot of
for me.
material from that, I'm sure.
And he always said I wasn't very funny. So like, and
Oh,
people,
fuck that guy.
People start stand up from 98% of the time from a spiteful corner in their soul, because someone said you're not funny, or mainly because you see someone else and you go, well, I could do that.
Yeah, I could do that.
And you
yeah.
realize like very quickly it's very hard to do that.
I mean, you could do it, but can you do it well?
you do
That
it?
was, yeah, that's always the
Yeah,
catcher
That
on
was,
it.
that was that's a good point.
Yeah, but you're still in it, so you might as well say you can do it well. Yeah,
I'm trying. I think so at this point.
yeah.
I don't know. It's been 4.5 years now. I started in 2021.
Oh, very cool. So right around COVID time.
Yeah.
So you were getting
Actually,
into
no, it was right at like 2022. Wait, no,
Okay.
2021. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, right after COVID.
So you were getting into it as I was getting out of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It was in January, so.
And
What
did you
year?
find like the other comics welcoming, or they were kind of like another lady, let's hit on her until she goes away?
No, I mean I'm not really that kind of lady like either. But I knew a lot of the comics because I said like I worked at the secret group.
Right.
And
So you already had that in, so they couldn't mess with you. Like, yo, that's a sound girl. What are you doing?
well, and like some of the older guys, like I mean, the people who've been in the scene for a longer time. Not that they're old, but they knew me, so it's not like they weren't creepy because like they know me for a while. Anyway.
Oh, they're probably still creepy, but they
And
can't.
they're not creepy to me.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you which ones are creepy. And then like I started my own open mic really early on into my stand up, and like people kind of were a little standoffish towards me like for maybe a month, and then like everyone just wanted a
Stage time.
spot. So
Yeah.
everyone was really nice to me afterwards.
What,
so that
what
was
pushed
how
you
I
to
made real
do that
friends.
first open mic? Were you not getting stage time yourself?
No, actually, one of my friends, he worked at, he still works there at Brazil in Montrose.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
He was working all the time, and I had just started, and he's like, damn, I wish I could come, support you and see you do stand up. And I was like, and somehow just in that conversation, he was like, oh, I mean, maybe you could do stand up at my job, and then I could see you do stand up.
So you were doing a stand up. You're doing an open mic at Brazil then.
Yeah, so I was doing an open mic in Brazil.
Do they still do it?
No, they had me do it for like a year and a half, and then like almost 2 years, and they fired me for a little bit. Not fired me, but just
You just
stopped
didn't
doing
like,
it.
paying you for the show.
Exactly. That's every venue ever.
Yeah.
And then they hired me again to do it for like half a year, and then let me go again. So
Well,
You
it's tougher. It's tough for a coffee shop when
It's tough
people
for
are coming.
everybody.
People are coming up talking about abortion humor. That it's not the best look for.
so that's
coffee
why I
house.
always did a variety mic. I always do a variety mic, so anybody and everybody can sign up.
So you're having musicians as well.
And, yeah, and so usually, honestly, it'd be a lot of like weirder people, where it would be like, in my favorite, like we'd have people come and play the harmonica. We'd have but to their Bluetooth speaker. We'd have like a guy read a children's storybook that he wrote, like, and so that kind of dampens the abortion humor.
Well, little Timmy didn't get to make the world.
Yeah.
But let's hear someone talk about this story.
And it also just gave me a lot of good, like not necessarily like good quality stage time where I can like practice joke, but it made me comfortable on stage, which I was not at the beginning.
So do you
At
feel
all.
like you're more comfortable because of that show for hosting and being an MC for larger
Absolutely.
events?
Yeah. Now most of the time, like my make money is through hosting and like running my own shows. Those are paid
When you
the
have an
best.
idea for a show, how does it start? How do you start your process for a new show? You're going to pitch a new show to 5 to 10 different places in town. What's the first part?
It depends on like the goal is. Most of the time, I've been lucky where venues have kind of come to me and have wanted and have given me like hey, you have control, like you can do whatever you want. And so with that, I'm like, okay, then I really just think about like what would I enjoy doing every week, because that is like the main factor in like a long lasting show is if you as the host actually can want to do it every week and be present, or however long, monthly or whatever. One of the shows I'm working on right now is it's for a theater that's not open yet, so it's still like a little in the works, but like I came up with it because I'm like, it's a good idea that will make money to a club that I like. And so that I came up with this idea. I don't really want to give it away yet, but because it'll be a secret, but no, I'll tell you. It's just like doing birthday shows for a venue where it's like if you do like an astrological show, once a month or whatever, where you do an Aries show, a Taurus show, and you do only book Taurus performers, and then you pretend it's like a Taurus birthday and that's the audience you're trying to bring in. Then you kind of create, excitement for each next month, and then suddenly it's like kind of these like birthday party things. I think that'd be great in a way to make a venue a bunch of money. So I just had that idea the other day, and I thought long and hard about which venue I like the most. I'd want to give a kind of money-making focused idea to.
Do you think there's a way to protect your ideas from, a venue being like, that's a great idea, but I'm going to find a different host for it?
I mean, yeah, you can get your stuff like copyright or whatever, but I probably shouldn't. I don't. I have several shows that are like my brain children that run around Houston, and several that have closed, and quite a few that people have like yanked from and
What was
started
the
their
biggest
own thing.
disappointment that someone just like ran with your idea?
Like what was it, or like what?
Yeah,
makes
what
me
what show that you were really proud of that like a venue just like we don't need this comic to do it, but we like the idea.
Oh, no one's ever really done that to me. I guess I kind of Brazil did that a little bit, but they just wanted to not pay me, and they hired a person that would charge other people for the open mic. So I've never charged someone for an open mic.
Yeah.
So that's the way like they got away with not having. Usually it's like sometimes other people, and I'm not like sometimes there's lots of creative feedback and stuff, and I've just had people like take some of my ideas and go use it in a very similar context, and I'm very okay with that because I'm 80.
Was that more like sharing of ideas for them to use, or like you just like, whoops, I drank and now I was just talking to friends and I let something slip?
No. Sometimes people have like come up to me straight up and been like, "Hey, I want to copy what you were doing. Is that okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I'll help them. I totally we'll help them get everything from the ground of like equipment you need, how to start booking, how to start marketing, like da 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 da. And so I've done that with a couple of shows in Houston, more than a couple, where those people have come to me and kind of been like, "Hey, I want to do something like this," and that's been. It's honestly, it's very flattering. It forces me to come up with new ideas, and I'm very ADD, so I don't want to stay on like one thing for too long. So, I do get sometimes in my feels about it at the beginning, where I'm like, "That was my thing," and then I ask myself that question from before. It's like, "But do you still want to do it every day?" And I'm like, "No." So
That's a great question to ask.
Yeah,
It's really helping you, not feel bitter too.
yeah, I think so.
What was like the biggest stage you've ever been on?
I got to do the Moody Center for 16,000 people
Very
for
nice.
New Year's Eve this year for Kill Tony.
Yeah, I saw that on Netflix. So you did great.
Thank you. That was terrifying.
Was it?
I mean, it was the most fun I've ever had, and I'm going to be chasing that high for the
Oh,
rest of my
yeah.
life. It feels
So-
like getting crack as a baby.
Yeah, so if you've never been on stage yourself, like just know that there is no greater high than like getting on stage and doing well. Like it feels good even when you bomb, but that first time you get applause, oof.
No, yeah.
That's a hard one to follow. You're chasing that dragon for a while.
I slipped up the stage getting on, up the stairs getting on at the stage. You can't see it's like right
Shush.
before. And my heart was beating out of my chest, but they made me sign a waiver right before I went on stage, and my like handwriting was clear. And so I was like, okay, I think I got myself like in this moment. I'll be good. And then just like walking, laughs it didn't sound like laughs. It sounded just like one giant like noise, and that was really interesting because I'd never been.
Never had that many
And
people
that
laugh
many
at you.
people laugh at me, and I just kind of remember looking at like the 20 people I could see on the floor seats in front of the stage, and was like, "This looks like a normal." When I look here, this looks like a normal comedy show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What stages do you want to be on? Now that you've been on such a huge stage, that Muty one, like what are ones that you've thought about?
The Comedy Store, mostly. That's because we just went to LA, and I got to see some of my favorite comics do the Comedy Store.
Who did you see?
We got to see Steph Tolev, Adam Ray, David Spade.
Oh, I love.
We got
David
to see
Spade.
Pete Holmes. That was my favorite. I
Oh,
love
Pete
Pete
Holmes.
Holmes.
You delivered.
Oh yeah, I mean it was like showcase spots, and so it was like fun watching like them kind of fuck around a little and like be looser and silly. I'm trying to think who else that we saw. I don't know. And just seeing like all the door guys and stuff there, that was really, really cool. And Colin got to go up. He was on the same
very
lineup
cool.
as Jay
Very
Leno, and we were trying not to shit a fucking brick the whole day getting ready for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, life's kind of. It's one of those like me and.
Do
Colin,
you compete with Colin over funny?
I don't know about like compete, but like I mean, we have fun. We both want to be the best, and so like,
Are you guys going on tour as an act?
we're going on tour with like 2 other people from Kill Tony, or 3 other people.
Who's else?
JJ Alexander, Tony Scar, and Drew Nickens. Some of our really good friends that we've made.
Very cool.
And they're the most wonderful boys. They're all very respectful, not creepy, wonderful people. And I I think it's definitely competitive. It's super fun having a boyfriend that does comedy with you, though, especially one that's funny. Because sometimes there are nights where like me and him both have like the best sets, and we won't, be like, well, sometimes one of us will be like, I crushed that, you kind of, and then we'll get a little argument. But it feels good when both of us do really good and get to walk out like.
What happens when one does
it.
good and the other does bad?
That's very rare.
Very rare.
It's very rare.
So either both.
The pressure I think of him
or,
being there or me being there, it's very rare.
That's so cool.
And if it does, it pretty much means the other was just a little quiet the rest of the night.
Is there any of your jokes about him when you're up there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A lot of my jokes, not a lot of them, but a good chunk. And then he's working like he has a whole new 10 minutes. It's pretty much about me, and so usually he'll say that I'm his girlfriend, but kind of before he had some of those jokes, like audience members that were paying attention could figure it out.
And they're like, picking up on the social cues.
That was always fun. Sometimes we get like, we thought you were gay to both of us.
Both of you simultaneously, like we are for each other.
Yeah, I say together we are one straight couple.
Oh, that's pretty cute. That's a great joke. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Where do you see your voice going? Like sound or stages or possibly message?
What do you mean?
Well, like, as you develop, like your cadence changes, but also your message changes. So.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I'm someone that like I really love talking about myself, obviously. But I don't really. There's not too many like blatant statements I make about the world or like specific people or pop culture or whatever. Most of my stand up is like very much me trying to just be very like truthful. Jordan Jensen's my favorite comedian in the whole entire world, and I got to see her do her hour at the Improv like a month ago, and the thing that I took away the most was like good stand up makes you as the audience member go like, that's me. I feel the same way, like me, and I agree, and I see myself in you, and so like I just hope that like through me being a truthful little weirdo about my whole entire being, that makes other people be like, oh my god, I'm also a little weirdo. And
do you think you're relatable to people?
I did not when I started comedy, and it was a big shock when I realized that like what I thought were my like weird little niche thoughts were like totally unoriginal. It was comforting and also like jarring because I always was like told I was a super weird kid, and then like me telling some like, well, my pussy is because I and then like some lady who's totally opposite of me coming up and being like, girl, we are the same. And that's like one of my favorites. I
remember just because you said that one time I was at an open mic, and like afterwards they gave you a drink ticket, and this lady, I gotta change the battery quick. Pause for the cause, bro. See if this battery hits the floor or not.
Yeah, like I'm blind where like I can't read anything on your computer.
That's fine. It just has your name on it. Don't make sure that's spelled correctly.
No, it'll be alright.
Okay. Let's see if that works. Yes. So I was at an open mic. I got my drink ticket, and I was sitting next to a lady. And she was like, I have a story too, but I can't say it at an open mic because it's about my sister and it's embarrassing. I was like, okay. I'm just like drinking my drink. She's like, I'm going to tell you. I'm like, all right, I didn't ask. And this was her joke. My sister can't wear a tampon because her pussy's too big. And I was just like, that's funnier than anything I did tonight. Like, you should tell that on stage.
You're like, please.
Yeah, please. That. Yeah, tell the world. Also, what's your last name?
Yeah, exactly.
So we can look her up on Facebook.
That's so funny. Linda with the big pussy.
That's exactly what it was. That's her. She's got a whole following now. She's richer than all of us.
I know.
Yeah. Way to get it, Linda. Oh, dang, the other camera. This is the fun part of live streaming. Especially on like a Tuesday because I normally stream on a Sunday, so all my batteries are like halfway dead.
They're like, please stop.
Yeah, they're like, we already worked.
We're done.
Well, I worked today too. No one's stopping here. Yeah, well, that's so awesome. So besides for Moody and the Comedy Store, you have any other places you're really excited about? Any places you're excited about during this tour?
During this tour, I'm really excited to go. What did I say? Looney Bin, and Gnarly's. I really like them. I think those are like the main two that I know right off the top of my head. Here, let me see.
Yeah, please look that up.
It's like we originally started the tour with just like a few dates, and then the guy who's running it, he's doing a badass job of like just putting together a bunch of fucking stuff for us to do. So let's see. Yeah, we're going to Looney's. We're going to Dickens Opera House.
Don't forget to tell the dates.
We're going to the Dickens Opera House in Longmont, Colorado on 5/22. We're doing Gnarly Cedar and Golden the next day. We're doing Funny Bone in Zona Rosa in Kansas City on 6/3. Twisters Comedy Club in Oklahoma City on 6/11. And then we'll be bringing it back to Dallas Comedy Club on 6/14. And we have... If you live anywhere between any of those places, I bet we are coming somewhere close to you because
you're going to sneak in some shows in between.
It's a very, very, very long list of just.
Oh hell yeah! Wow, and it's color coordinated. Hold it up directly to the camera.
Not this one. This is my friend's AI versions. I'm not showing you the rest of it.
No, that's fine. But I just wanted people to see the colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought it was pretty.
But yeah.
Who did you watch growing up that kind of inspired you?
This is cool. Dimitri Martin was one of the first comedians that I love a whole lot. One. And when we were in LA, he had for Netflix's A Joke Festival a art gallery set up from like 11 to 5 every day that you could go see with some of his paintings and his drawings in there. And
what kind of drawings does he do?
So that's like one of his first specials. I can't remember the name of it, and I feel stupid for it. But he has like a big white notepad where he does like very simple drawings that are like very complex jokes, and they are so good. It's like this otherworldly kind of joke. And so we got to see him. We wandered into this place, and they were like, "Do you have tickets for the show?" And we were like, "We didn't know there was a show." And they were like, "Well, you can be on the wait list. Just wait, over here." And for free, we got to see Dimitri Martin do 40 minutes for like 30 people in this like little art gallery
that must have
on
been
a
pretty
Wednesday
special.
at 2. And I got to tell him, because he was doing kind of a Q&A at some point, where he was talking about how Stephen Wright was his first comic that influenced him. And I was like, not to be, weird or whatever. I was like, but you were the first comic that inspired me. I was like, you had a joke about, he drew a glass with it being half full. He's like, people never know, is it half full? Is it half empty? He's like, no one ever talks about what's in it. He's like, is it baby blood? And I remember that joke at like 8 years old and like telling everyone about that. So I got to tell Dimitri that, and he like was so sweet to me about it. And he was like, oh, I love that. And like, I got to share that with him like last week. So that was really cool.
That's pretty cool.
One of the coolest things.
I don't think I ever got to meet any of my comedian legends, but I got to meet some cool boxers.
Oh, hell yeah. Are you into boxing?
Yeah, look directly to your left.
Like, punched in the face. That's awesome.
Yeah. So on the wall over there is Katsidias versus Juan Diaz in 2007. And then the illustration is Reina versus Williams, I believe. I don't remember, but I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was like an MMA fighter when I was
really
little. And
is he a big guy?
No, he was a small guy.
So like a featherweight, welterweight, like super featherweight,
I think he was like welterweight because he was skinny. I mean, now he's like kind of chubby, but he was like skinny whenever we were younger, and he stopped fighting because apparently I would cry too much when he would like they take me to matches, or he come home with some something.
Yeah, it's hard to explain. Like, no, don't worry, we're friends. He's just showing some love.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's hard
So
to
we
explain.
grew up watching like UFC
that's kinda
every
cool,
weekend
yeah.
with my dad's parents.
Yeah, that's pretty
Talking
cool.
shit with the guys is probably where I learned it from.
You know, I like fighting sports because it's kind of like comedy. Is you versus it's like you might have a support team, but in the end, it's you on stage.
It's just you.
Yeah, it's
by
you.
yourself.
It's not a team sport. And then I don't really like team sports. I could never really get into like soccer or basketball or baseball. I never really got into team sports for whatever reason. But MMA, boxing, I always really liked those. I definitely know more about boxing than I do MMA.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, I got to meet some cool people. Like, one time Oscar De La Hoya asked me in front of a Univision camera like one of those stations, if like I had any questions for him, and then like the camera operator like whacked me in the back of the head with his big old like camcorder. I remember that was cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Who else do I also got to meet Shane Mosley. I met George Foreman. Surprisingly softest hands of anyone I've ever.
I believe it.
Like, it was like super soft hand, but it was like when my hand inside of his hand was like putting a pebble into a like catcher's mitt. His hands were huge.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I want to meet Shaquille O'Neal so bad.
Yeah,
So
what was about Shaquille that you like?
Just for that reason, I want to see how small my hand would be in his hand. That's crazy.
You wouldn't be the first white girl.
No, he's a DJ. He's a rhythm DJ too.
Doesn't he have like a bunch of degrees now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's very smart. He makes EDM music. I love that guy. I'd love to meet him.
Yeah.
That's so funny to me. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy when professional basketball players like transition? Like, you kind of expect them to like develop their own liquor brand or something, but you never expect them to get into EDM music, you know?
What do you think LeBron's gonna do?
I don't think he ain't going to do nothing afterwards, honestly.
He's gonna retire and just walk
He's
into
got too
a
many
fucking
kids.
grave.
How many kids does he have now, you think?
I don't know.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, it's too many kids to be doing anything after that, right? But who knows?
Who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah, who knows? That's cool. So where do you think you're going to be in 5 years? Where do you think your comedy is going to take you?
Oh, I hope I hope in 5 years I'll be let's see, I'll be like 32. I do think I want to be either. I just want to have a good. I want to be in a theater level touring, if not higher.
I think you could do it. I mean, you've already done some pretty big stages, so why not?
Yeah, it's the name of the game is follower count nowadays and stuff like that. So I'm just
Well,
trying to
true.
get
If you can't sell tickets, why should they
that
give you a
stuff
bigger
out.
stage?
Exactly. And I've always been really pretty good at selling tickets in Houston, and so I can't ever discount that. It's not like I want to move or if I could keep Houston my home base and go everywhere else, that'd be the most ideal possible thing. But I mean, everything's happening.
What do you
in
think
New
was
York and
your
LA.
success? What was the reason for your success here, home in Houston?
I've grown up here, and so like I know a bunch of people, and I used to be a rave promoter, so like it kind of was innately in me of just like how to get people to sell tickets, but also I think it's like
How do you sell tickets to a rave?
they sell themselves. They sell themselves. Just being available is how you sell tickets to a rave. Being available and when you want to buy them. But I think selling tickets to comedy shows is like the biggest thing is consistency over anything. Over absolute. I mean, obviously you need to tell people you have the show, but like if you tell 10 people that you have a show, and guess what? If only those 10 people come, but you have the best show ever that is easy, consistent, fun, professional, $20, those 10 people will come back with someone else and they will tell somebody, because when you have a good time, you're not going to shut up about it. And so like I really do think the key to everything is like starting slow, convincing a small amount of people, and then letting your kind of work show for itself.
And you're reminding those 10 people before every show?
I mean, hopefully so that's part of the consistency thing. So like, why I like to do first Thursday, every Thursday, second like whatever that day is you pick, that's yours, and you're not gonna maybe do a Saturday show, like, because I'm talking for me. If I don't have a venue, if I don't have a place, if I'm trying to get people to come to this one show, I mean, obviously I'm gonna market and all that kind of stuff, but like if say like we're talking about those 10 people, they come to my thing on Thursday. That Thursday, I'm going to go, hey, this is every second Thursday. And hopefully I don't need to start reminding people that I mean, I will, obviously, because that's where we live in this day and age where you have to remind people. But people start going, oh, hey, it's the second Thursday. We should go to that thing. So that's what I mean by like consistency.
What's your joke writing process like? Do you have a sketchbook, a notebook,
yeah,
or
oh yeah,
you just knew every time you're on the mic?
No, I have a joke book. I carry like a bunch of notepads all at the same time. I'm very like unorganized, crazy cat lady about it. Lots of different notebooks, lots of different pieces of paper. Joke writing usually like it either stems from two things. One is either if I just say something funny that I'm like in a conversation or think it or whatever, then I'm like, oh, I need to write that down. The other way it can start is like if I'm having a problem with something, honestly, like if I'm having a problem with something, if something's pissing me off or whatever, I'll sit there and be like, how can I make this funny? And so it's one of those two. And then I will write down the punchline.
I start with the punchline.
Just the funny part. And maybe a setup, maybe another tag or something like that. And then I go on stage and I write on stage mostly though. And then I come back from off stage, write down what was funny.
Are you recording these sets?
Most of the time, yeah. Like I need to record every time, but I record more often than not. And
when's the best time to listen to the recordings?
Never. Never burn them, bury them. I would say right after, because like if you're right after, you kind of are still living in it, because like sometimes if you'll remember it wrong and then you go back and either it's like, oh, I think I bombed, and you listen, you're like, oh, hey, that was pretty good, I should have listened to this earlier, or you're like, I fucking crushed it, and then you go back and you're like, you did not. So I think right away. And then it also helps, like, again, me and Colin, we're on each other's team as well. And so, like, he'll text me if I say something. We've seen each other's sets 100 times. We know if something's new. And so, like, if I say something new that works, like, he'll text it to me. And then, so that way, when I get off stage, it'll be like, 7 dogs in the trailer park. Your mom said, da 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 da, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And so
you have the list of jokes.
I have the list
fix.
of the things that I said.
Are there any jokes that are part of your set that he hates?
Oh yeah, we both have jokes that I fucking hate. He doesn't like this long joke that I've had for a long time. It was my closer, and I love it, and it's other people's favorites. It's very creative about buying Narcan in a vending machine, and he just doesn't like it. And he also doesn't. I have a joke about Jesus turning water into wine that he thinks is too edgelordy, which I think is a very funny thing for Colin Sletch to say. If you've ever seen his comedy, he has a joke about calling. He's like,
I tried so hard to do Jesus jokes, but like from the perspective where Jesus was an open mic magician.
I love that.
And then like all the things that like all of his miracles were just stemmed from like other open mic magicians like stealing his shit. He's like, all right, like I'm gonna walk on some water. You do that now.
That's so funny. I love that.
I could never get the audience to agree with me, and they never get them on my side.
Mine's always like, I don't think it's super impressive turning water into wine when I've turned a cigarette into an 8-ball before.
Hell yeah.
So, and then usually it's like some seedy dive bar where they're like, wow. I'm like,
yeah.
Don't eat me. I'm sober now that I started comedy. That was the other.
Do you have a difficult time with addiction?
I did for a while. I was addicted to like party drugs and like acid and mushrooms and Molly and ketamine and cocaine and having a good time. And
that's more social drugs.
Yeah, more social drugs. I've never like hard drugs or anything like that. And I never had a problem with like drinking. I drink more now that I do comedy than I ever have in my whole life because of free drink tickets, like you said.
Yeah, free drink tickets, listening to the other people talk about their sister.
And yes, and but I quit doing cocaine and all of that. Whatever. I started doing stand up comedy because like I knew that if I really wanted to do stand up, I couldn't be fucked up every day.
Well, tell the other comics that.
I know, it's crazy.
Right, yeah.
In retrospect, I could have kept doing cocaine.
Yeah, you what's that one? I think it's Boondocks.
Yeah.
Stay away from the bathroom.
Yep. Yep. Oh, we love Boondocks.
Yeah. I remember that open mic fondly.
It's still around.
Yeah, it's still going. Why would it go away? But yeah. So you're doing your own shows, and that's how you're making your money, basically.
Yeah.
Putting on some shows and
Producing
going
and
and
hosting
tour.
and getting to do like cool little like artsy shows in Houston. Like the Orange Show has me do stuff for them. Dan Electros has a variety show now that I do there. And just like other little one-off kind of.
Did you
MC
ever
stuff.
paint or draw?
No, I mean I
No?
do like for fun sometimes, but
No.
no.
Well, you did the theater stuff when you were in
Mhm.
high school. What was it about the theater that drew you to it?
Oh, I was a musical theater kid since I was like 8 years old.
What's your favorite
loved it.
musical?
Either Legally Blonde or Wicked.
Wicked.
I know that's so big, but Legally Blonde is one of the best musicals of all time ever.
Okay, it's good. Because I was thinking, like, I saw that movie. It wasn't a musical.
No, the movie honestly trash compared. I love the movie, but like the musical has a much more kind of rounded story for her. Like the music's really good and like the story is really good, and I've seen it a bunch of times. And anyone who
What
is
is
in
it
a
about
musical-
musicals that when you find your favorite one, you can watch it on repeat?
I'm like that with everything. I think it's like ADHD comfort, where it's like I'll watch the same thing over and over and over again. I'm rewatching Say Yes to the Dress because life's hard right now.
What does Say Yes to the Dress about? Well, it's reality
It's
TV.
reality TV. It's just reality trash TV where it's about Kleinfields in New York. That's just a famous big bridal dress department
Gotcha.
where.
So that's, kind of my industry. Like, I'm a wedding photographer. Well, I got out of it. I started trying to be more Jewish. And doing Orthodox Jew stuff it's not very cohesive for being a wedding photographer.
You're taking specifically Jewish photographs?
No, like, basically I was a wedding photographer for the longest time, but like, decided to go back to being more Orthodox Jewish, which means not working on Saturdays.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
it's not very cohesive.
There you go. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah. And that's usually when all weddings are.
Yeah, yeah. So I kind of just put it
Did
to
you
the pause. And you know what? Like, I never really knew love. So it's kind of hard to, photograph all these weddings. And, like, I'm not saying that my images weren't beautiful, like this illustration right here, but, like, I killed it. But, like, it got to be the point where it's like, okay, this is another gig,
Yeah.
So
I feel like that's a lot of pressure being there for someone's wedding that I would not like to have.
well,
My job.
my
That's like
my
surgeon
philosophy,
level.
my philosophy for it was there's going to be another photographer there if it's not me, and I'm prepared, and no one knows more about photography than I do, so like I'm going to do a better
That's
job than
good.
they're going to do
Yeah, that's
because I'm the one there and I know more.
I've officiated one wedding before.
Oh yeah,
If anyone
tell me
needs
about it.
their wedding officiated.
Very nice.
Those were some friends that were comics. And
Are they still together? Oh.
so my only
But
wedding
that's
I
because of you.
officiated.
That's because you officiated it
Dead
wrong,
last.
and now they're not together
Now
anymore
they're not
because
together.
because you did a bad job officiating.
Yeah, it was at a beach. It was just me
Oh.
and them and their 5 kids.
And they're 5 kids, and they still couldn't make it happen.
It's,
Wow, they have 5 kids and they still couldn't make it happen.
was-
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
but-
not on you.
I honestly, it was like one of the most, it was a lot of pressure, but I had so much fun doing that. I
bet.
was like, oh, they're including me. I just felt so like special.
It's like
So-
it's not about them anymore. It's about
That's
me.
about me. It
Yeah,
wasn't
like
a wedding.
I'm the one marrying you. I'm the important person here. Like you shut up. I'm talking now.
I wore a bikini.
Like your part's coming up. Listen to me.
Wait till you say I do.
Yeah.
I wore a bikini and a blazer on the beach.
Oh, that's kind of great.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, man, that's awesome. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Tell me more about your upcoming shows, and actually, no, promote how people can find you more specifically.
Well, also the other thing, I have a show every Sunday at the Secret Group at 9:00.
Very cool.
And it's a showcase that I call the Secret Show, where I just don't tell you all the lineup, but it's usually people who are like still in town from Saturday, or my friends I've made along the road, or my like weed dealer or whatever. Like, and so it's
Do you still have a weed dealer, knowing that you can get, at a dispensary?
Not in Texas. They're about to make it illegal. I don't. I'm like so OCD about stuff like that, where I'm like, I feel like Delta 9 hurts my head, and I know it's probably not true, but it's psychosomatic. But I still buy weed from a Mexican guy I've known for like 15 years, the same one. And so
I wonder if he was my own landlord. Does he own a house?
He's very young. Very young.
Okay.
Very young.
I was like, does he own a house with a garage attached to the back?
No. No. And so you can find me there. Find me at my drug dealer's house.
You can find me at my drug dealer's house.
Find me at my drug dealer's
most
house.
Tuesdays.
Almost every day. No, Sundays at Secret Group, and then you can find me on Instagram at TimelyRain420. I post like all of my dates and shows, and I have a link tree in my bio that I like keep updated with all of the ticket links and all of that. I have a YouTube, but I don't post there too much. But I have some longer sets on there if anyone ever wants to go check those out. I deleted TikTok because I was eating my brain.
What happened with the TikTok?
I loved it too much. And
the TikTok is one of the few that I only post to it.
You don't look at it?
I don't look at it. Yeah.
I loved it. I mean, I know, honestly, it's better than any of the other like Facebook, Instagram, like all that stuff.
I'm so old. I spend all my time on the Facebook. Facebook's my number one.
Yeah, I spend a lot of the time. I'm like an old Gen Z because I grew up like working in restaurants with like always older people, and so all my friends are on friends I've known forever are on Facebook. So I love it.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, you can follow me on Facebook, Timely Rain. Sometimes there I post a little bit more than just like, come see me at my show. Sometimes you'll see me being angry about flying on Frontier. Or
do you have any advice for the newbies?
Kind of, I posted on my Voyage thing. If you want to break down, you can go look at that. But like the main thing is, don't listen to anybody's advice. My biggest advice is don't listen to anyone's advice, and work very hard. If you can not listen to anyone, go to as many mics as possible and keep writing. You're golden. That's the key map. It's just, there's a lot of things that once you start doing comedy get in the way of one of those three things.
Okay. I'll go ask you one more question, then we'll be done. What do you think the trick is to making friends?
The trick?
Mm-hmm.
Saying hi.
Just saying hi?
Yeah. I think...
do you think you can do this if you're a shy person?
Yeah. I think so. I think also the biggest thing about making friends is like just listening, and I've become really good friends with this one person recently, like a new friend that I've had. And one of the biggest like things that make me feel so much like confirm that we're actually like friends is that she remembers stuff about me. And that's kind of so trivial or whatever, and it seems simple, but the fact that she like remembered that lemonade was my favorite drink when I came to her house, like, and had one ready, I was like, that is. And so I think it's like listening and just like, if you can say hi and then also remember something about someone, people love to feel important. So it's about making someone else feel important and then trusting that they'll make you feel important.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
My name is Steven Rosenbaum. Don't forget, it's important to make people feel listened to. Listen to them, connect, make a real human connection, and try your best. You can follow me at That's the Name of My New Podcast on YouTube. Always live streaming whenever I can. Usually on Sundays around 3, though, if you're gonna see it. Let's see what else. Follow me at Rosenbaum Draws on Instagram. Follow me at Rbaum on TikTok, which is also That's the Name of My New Podcast. Check out my website, OwenStevensPhotography.com. You can find Owen Stevens Photography on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And Timely, go ahead. And anything else you want to say?
No, thank you guys so much. Yeah, follow me. You can even email me at timelyrain6@gmail.com if you want to tell me your secrets. thank you guys so much, and thank you, Steven, for having me. This was
Yeah,
awesome. This was
I had
great.
fun. That hour flew by.
I know,
real
that was really
fast.
fun.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
was
feel like
very
that at
easy.
all.
Yeah. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Bye. Fade to black.